Rabbi Herman tells a beautiful story which I think really encapsulates for me the message of Pesach and Seder night. There was once a young boy called Benny, and on his birthday he received a new scooter from his father. He was very excited and took it straight to the park. As he was whizzing around, there was a group of boys who had much bigger, fancier, flashier scooters than his, whizzing around much faster. Suddenly he looks down at his new scooter, and it doesn't look so nice anymore. It doesn't look so new and so impressive. One of the boys comes up to him and says, "Benny, do you want a scooter like ours?" "Of course," he says. They take him off to the side of the park and they give him a brand new, flashier, fancier, faster scooter. Benny decides that he's not going to tell his father, so at night he takes home the one that his father bought him and doesn't say a word. And every day he comes to the park and receives the newer, flashier, better scooter from the group of boys, and that's the one that he plays with. After this goes on for a few days, the leader of the gang, whose name was Jim, comes up to Benny and he says, "All right, time to pay." Benny says, "Pay? What do you mean?" Jim says, "Nothing in life for free. How much money have you got at home?" Benny looks sheepish. £30, he says. They say, "All right, that will do. Bring it tomorrow." The next day, Benny brings about £10 of his savings. The boys instruct him and order him to bring the rest, and he does the next day. He then sees the group of boys approaching another boy, offering them a new scooter, and he starts to feel very bad. He goes home that day and he's tossing and turning. What should he do? Really, he just wants the scooter that his father bought him, but he doesn't know what to do with a group of boys. His father comes into the bedroom, sees him tossing and turning, and he talks to him. Benny cries, tells him the whole story, and his father takes him to the park, sorts it all out, and gives Benny back the scooter that he bought him for his birthday. And Benny is as delighted with it as ever. You see, this story encapsulates the message of Pesach, because the rest of the year we go around, we see what's happening in the world around us. We see that everyone else seems to be driving in the fast lane, and us, Jewish people, we're still in the slow lane. Everyone else seems to be advancing, and we're always looking back, we're always looking at the past, we're always discussing what happened in the days of the Torah and the old days. But on Pesach, we realize that what we have, our heritage, is so incredibly valuable, and it's the only thing that is real for us. You know, we're living in very, very challenging times. None of us ever imagined that we'd be spending this Pesach apart from our extended families, apart from our community and our friends. But as we do so, we can be proud to be part of the Jewish people. We can be proud that all the Jewish people have got together and supported one another, and that in fact there would be people in our community who wouldn't have been able to have kept Pesach if not for all of the effort and the support that they've received from many others within our community. This year on Pesach, let's all remember that the Judaism that we have, that Hashem gave us 3,000 years ago when he took us out of Egypt, is giving us direction in a time when the rest of the world needs guidance. That the mitzvot that Hashem has given us give us purpose and meaning at a time when everyone else in the world is struggling to find that purpose and that meaning. Let's all use this Pesach, happening in very challenging circumstances, to re-energize our commitment to being part of the Jewish people and to the mission that we have as Hashem's ambassadors in this world. Wishing everyone a meaningful, happy, and of course healthy Pesach.